The self model, safety. Safety is a good place to start on the self model, as a lot of emotions and loss stem from us not feeling safe. As we go through safety, we want to make sure that we're looking for not only physical safety, but also psychological, social, and moral safety. There is a lot of safety concerns to discuss with the COVID-19 pandemic. This video will serve as an overview of some of them. Because COVID-19 is a new disease, we're learning things on a day-by-day and hour-by-hour basis about it. Here's some of the things we do know. We know that washing your hands for 20 seconds with soap and hot water will kill the virus. We know that avoiding touching your face will reduce the likelihood that you will be infected with the virus. Because the disease is spread through water droplets in our breath, we know that remaining at least 6 feet apart from each other helps mitigate some risks of exposure. It is important for direct and non-direct care staff to practice these safety guidelines both on and off the clock. This helps limit what we bring to campus. There's also a lot of unknowns around the disease, and that leads to people not feeling safe. While we now know that wearing masks will limit us spreading the disease to others, we still might feel unsafe about bringing the virus home to our families and loved ones. What happens if a student gets sick? Or what happens if we're short-staffed because our coworkers are sick? What happens if we get the virus? Not having access to needed supplies and not knowing when they'll be restocked can lead us to feeling unsafe. A lot of people have been losing their jobs during the pandemic, and this can lead us to feeling unsafe, whether we fear for our own or our spouse lost their income. It's also scary watching all the places that we love close around us and wondering who might be next. At Alaska Child and Family, there are things that we are doing to address these safety concerns. You may see signs like these around the Mealy Center or other areas of campus. We're starting to limit accessible spaces to help limit the amount we have to clean. Our purchasing department has been working hard to find us and stockpile supplies for us as much as possible. We are working on acquiring face masks for all staff and students so we can help limit the spread if somebody is sick. Our leadership department has been working hard to find new sources of revenue, from grants to loans. Our goal is to keep as many people employed as possible throughout this. We've also been expanding into telehealth, which helps us on two fronts. It helps us maintain a revenue stream as well as helping us carry out our mission. Non-direct care staff have been asked for work from home to continue to provide the same support they do otherwise. It's important for people in supporting roles to continue to work hard to do things like pay our bills, make sure everyone gets paid, provide training, and everything else that keeps the agency run smoothly. It's also important that we continue to have people working behind the scenes with the state and other entities to make sure that we have the best plan in place. We also recognize that some people may want to come into the office even though they've been asked to stay home. We appreciate them staying home for their safety and everyone else's. We appreciate everyone in our direct care roles and the work that they do to help keep our youth safe. We do encourage you to practice social distancing and limit contact with each other and our youth whenever possible. Everyone at our agency plays an important role, both in contributing to our mission and keeping us all safe. Do you have a safety concern you don't see addressed here? Please shoot us an email to the training department at akchild.org and we will do our best to address it during an upcoming video.